Hello everyone, nice to see you on this beautiful sunny day. I've just got back from 5 days at the Green Gathering in Wales, and it's an amazing festival all about the planet and healing, with some great music, great food, lots of amazing people. And it's one that we've been to for many, many years, repeatedly. And Giles does the yoga there every morning, and Earth Chants, which has been so popular, more popular than ever this year. He had, like 100 people at most sessions, so it was a really incredible thing. And I did the closing session for the Voices of Gaia, which I co-hosted with the soon-to-be chairman of the Permaculture Association, which is great. And we hosted a group discussion on how to build a better future with all of the changes in the environment and around us. What would that look like? What would our new future look like? So that was an amazing thing to be part of. I really, really enjoyed it. And one of the things that the story that I started with at this, which is something that has been quite a profound experience for me. I've been doing this walk every day, and just a short walk, and I really felt like there was a new medicine, a new thing waiting for me. So on this one day, I went out for my walk, and I set the intention that the universe, that the earth would show me what this was, what this new medicine was. So I went out to my walk, I got to the end, and I hadn't seen anything. And I was kind of sure that it was going to be a medicinal mushroom, and there was nothing there. So I went, and I turned round in slight exacerbation, and then right in front of me on this tree were these medicinal mushrooms. So I took one off and brought it back and made some tea, and then started to research what it was. And when I found out, with some help of some friends, found out it was exactly what I had needed. And this is something that I'm getting more and more for the times that we're moving into, where we're at the moment. One of the best things, people are getting worried about what's going to happen with climate change, all the rest of it. And one of the things I think we can do that is so powerful for any change in our life, for anything that's going on, is to go outside and connect with nature. To go and actually sit and breathe and meditate, or just be still, hug a tree, be in nature in whatever form that takes. And ask for the next step. What is my next step? And that's something that I've been doing and getting amazing results with recently, which has been a beautiful thing. What was lovely when we were at the Green Gathering is being in nature, camping, being out in a field, immersed by trees and a beautiful view over the bridge, looking at England and Wales. It's an incredible place in Chepstow where we are at the Green Gathering. And just having that time to connect with myself, to get off my phone, to get off computers, to really just be one again with myself, my family, with nature. And it was incredible because my stress levels in my whole system just went, and I felt the most relaxed and happy I felt in a while. It took a bit of time to settle into it. There's something called the 3-day effect, which was noted. There were studies that were done that showed that after 3 days in nature, or kind of on the 3rd day, we really settle into it, and we have marked differences in our brain patterns. So this is something quite remarkable. And we don't have to kind of go and live in nature and be in a field, with a bunch of hippies and compost toilets all the time. That's not what this is necessarily about. But what we need to do is have a measured amount of time every day in nature where we disconnect from the stuff of life, and we actually just reconnect with the beauty that is all around us and the majesty, and we recharge our batteries. We actually recharge this electromagnetic being that we are. Because when we're in concrete, when we're under strip lights, when we're by computers, when we're around Wi-Fi, all these things, this is draining our battery that is our being. When we get outside and we're barefoot in nature, This is recharging us. This is actually really rebooting our system, rebooting our nervous system, rebooting our adrenals, reconnecting us into the planet that we are part of. I asked a question on my Facebook page the other day of like, what do you feel your biggest obstacle is in life? And a lot of the responses were me, not me, the individual. And, I think this is the same for all of us. We can be our biggest supporter, our biggest critic, our biggest hurdling block. We can put a stop to ourselves really moving forward, or we can be the thing that initiates it and moves us into this new dimension, into this new space, into this new being. And this goes for every single individual. We all fall into this on a regular basis of being our own worst enemy and our own best friend. And that's one of the reasons why I'm doing my Transformative Health Mentorship program that is coming up really soon. And I'm doing this free webinar on Thursday as well, which I'm really excited about. So don't forget to sign up for that. I will put the link for that in the comments. So check that out shortly. But if we have support and help, we can really overcome those obstacles of ourselves. If we have that guidance and that accountability, I think accountability is one of the keys. If we are held accountable for our actions, if we are held accountable for what we want to achieve, we are more likely to do it. Because it's that support, isn't it? Knowing that someone's got your back, that someone's there to really guide you through a process, that you're not alone. Because that's what we all feel so often, don't we? We feel unsupported and unloved and all alone. And you think, how can I do all these things? How can I make these changes? How can I be the person that I really want to be? How can I thrive when I'm all alone and unsupported? So on my mentorship program, I'm going to be helping to support and hold space for people to really achieve what they want to achieve physically, mentally, emotionally. And the mentorship program isn't just about nutrition. Nutrition's part of it, but it's about understanding ourselves on a deeper level. It's about healing. It's about reconnecting with the earth. It's about looking at all those amazing things that we already possess and how we can bring those out into fruition even more. And by having that time away for me, it really recharged me to be able to fully settle into myself. It's always a little bit hard when you get back from being in a field with like-minded people to, the reality of life and the laundry and all of that kind of stuff. And we've had some incense going today to cleanse the space, and we've been doing it joyfully, which is really important, to be joyful in all our actions. So it's been one of the most transformative times for me personally, and that's what I like to share. I'm doing this journey along with everyone else, and I'm not perfect in any way, shape or form, but I'm learning and growing constantly, as we all are, and on my mentorship program, I'm going to be sharing the tools that I have been using for the last 20 odd years of my life, and refining and working with lots and lots of different people to help them overcome things. And that's what I'm going to be doing on this mentorship program. So if you're interested, I'm offering a free 15-minute call to see if it's something that resonates with us both, if the space is right for you. And I have an early bird offer that ends on the 15th of August. So do book a call in with me if it is something that's interesting you, so that we can find out if it is a good match. And book on to, it's a free webinar this Thursday at 8 p.m. So do book on to that. You have to sign up for that. And that's going to be great. I'm going to be talking about my top tips to really heal and thrive. But my message to you today is get out in nature as much as you can. Like, actually spend a measured amount of time every day out in nature. Whether you can commit to 15 minutes a day, 20 minutes a day, half an hour a day, whatever it is, get out, get barefoot on the ground and recharge your batteries. And really ask the earth what that next step is that you should take. When we were doing the forum, at the Green Gathering. That's what I said to everyone. What is the next thing that you can do when you leave here? What is the one thing that you're going to do to make that next step forward in your life? You know, we can look at things, can't we? And we can see that there's 1,000 things we should do, but what is that one thing? And if you always look at what that one next step is that you can take, then it's much easier, isn't it? It's much less daunting and intimidating to just have one step. So if you'd like to share what your one step is with me, then that would be amazing. You can either write it in the comments or send me a private message about what your next positive step is going to be to enhance your life. And hopefully it will be getting out in nature, hugging a tree maybe, or just getting barefoot on the ground and asking the earth to give you strength and guidance and support for whatever it is that your mission is on this earth. So it's been lovely seeing you all. I will put the links up for the free call with me about my mentorship, and also the link to sign up for my free webinar, which is happening on Thursday at 8 p.m. So lots of love to you all, and see you soon.